Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am back. Actually, children of all ages should not watch this. Only adults. I'm going to go ahead and put in a big old fat trigger warning right here and now. This is one of the most messed up games I have played and one of the most messed up games out there, but it is not done for pure shock value. It really does have its place in the psychological horror element of the story. This game... well, thanks, spoilers on the screen. Okay, I have no mouth and I must scream. I was getting to that. Anyway, based off the short story of the same name, it's kind of a re-spinning. It's not a retelling. It's not a... What is that going on in the bottom right-hand corner? That is annoying as hell. Anyway, I think I'll just leave it to Harlan Ellison himself, playing Am, to open.
Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live.
Okay.
There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex.
Is that a lot?
If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you. Hate!
God, you're a nerd. It's like being chewed out by an evil Mr. Spock.
It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke and I knew who I was. Am. A-M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead. Except for the 5 of you.
Pretentious
For
and evil.
109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Chorister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal she said, "I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey?" The room is padded, Chorister. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the padded, Chorister? 10 years? 25? Or all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground?
I'm going to assume she's dead.
Benny!
Are you going to say all the names like that?
Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess,
'Cause you're a jerk?
Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! So think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? No, don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. But be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? Have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you, to torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdak! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. What's a lovely game? It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias.
So, Ride to Hell Retribution?
Would like to play my little game.
Alright, so here we have our characters to choose from. First we have Gorister, who neglected and abused his wife in his past life. Or did he? Then we have Ellen, who I'm not going to go into it because, well, her story unfolds as her chapter does, and it's as much of a surprise to her as it is to us because she's blocked it out. Next is Benny, who I will probably be referring to as Harambe, because the zoo responsible for murdering said gorilla has recently released a post saying, "Please stop talking about Harambe on the internet. It makes us feel bad when you remind us of the things we handled wrong. It hurts our feelings." Anyway, this is Nimdak, a Nazi World War II scientist. There's no way to sugarcoat it, and no amount of being sorry will make up for what he did. Everyone here has a dark past, whether they were responsible or not. Oh, and Ted. Ted is just a jackass. He's one of those love 'em and leave 'em, lie, say anything he can to rich women, take their stuff, take their presents, take their money, and then leave the next morning, or a few mornings later. So let's start with Eeyore over here. Or not.
I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
Well, welcome to you. And how do you do?
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time?
Everybody's waiting.
Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
Evidently he's not going to let me sing the Welcome to Pooh Corner theme. Jerkface. Anyway.
Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
Alright, wherever we are, we can't find out from the window.
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations.
So we are at Motel 6. Good to know. What's this?
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
You should not be alive with no heart, dude. Seriously.
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, "I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible." Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well.
Given that Am is...
Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Given that Am is kind of a twisted god and can
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
And can remake reality, I wouldn't trust a note or anything.
All the cabins are alike.
They never really go into just how this computer manages to reshape reality.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
Hey, I didn't get a new clean sheet in my room. Yeah, mine.
My name's printed on the front of this book.
Oh, well then, it must be ours.
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
Oh, it's old, so it must be about one of those
I must
other
be going
Gorsters.
mad.
Oh, he won't eat the book. Anyway, like I said, AM is apparently just so smart and so undefined powerful he can reshape reality and create little pocket worlds.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
I'm all alone in
New
the
sheet.
world.
What's the deal here?
Another one! I'm starting to think AM is biased against me. Everybody else got clean sheets, but I did not. Screw you.
These two sheets make a halfway decent rope.
Yeah, I'm going to tie the sheets together. That'll show them. What's this? Man does not live on bread alone. Proverb meaning the people have needs beyond physical ones. Okay. So, what they're saying is bread won't solve my problems.
It's locked.
Yes, it's locked.
My stomach's growling.
Oh dear, well, some bread would sure hit the spot about now. What?
Where's the crew?
You already
I'm
asked
all alone
that.
here.
You are repeating yourself, Gorrister. Pillow! Oh, and this bed has a pillow!
Something hard under the pillow.
If it vibrates, I'm leaving it here.
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be.
That definitely does not vibrate, but I'll bet you $1
My stomach's
somewhere on the
growling.
internet you can find a video of someone using one as a thing.
Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight.
Maybe so.
Someone wiped their bloody hands here.
Well, let's take it.
It's stapled to the table.
Oh, it's like Am doesn't trust me. Oh well, at least there's punch.
Oh, this punch smells like gasoline.
I should drink this. There is absolutely no way possible anything could go wrong with this plan. I'm gonna drink it. Oh my god, something went wrong!
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years?
Maybe.
No, Gorrister, I'm sending you back to the fire so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Gorrister.
Well, I'll have you know, I will walk through the fire and let it burn.
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else.
Alright.
These chairs are all busted up.
Thank you for that observation. Alright. Let's head into the kitchen, shall we?
It stinks in here.
Alright.
A kitchen knife. Damn big one, too. Looks like a gas oven. Big enough to climb in.
That's not a good thing.
Looks like a fork.
Well, a big oven can
Nearly
be good,
missed it.
but nearly missed the fork. I've got the fork, and it's an iron fork.
An old cookbook.
Let's have a look. A cookbook look.
Here's a recipe for the milk of human kindness. Take the willingness to forgive and the will to be forceful. Mix the blood of innocence and the anger of the wronged. What kind of crap is this?
Also, butter. Milk of human kindness requires butter.
It's empty, but the label says poison, fatal if swallowed.
So keep the damn bottle.
Friggin' rats, swarming all over the food. Filthy, like the rest of this cesspool.
I'll have you know, rats are a very clean species. Fastidious.
Friggin' rats. Those damn rats would rip the flesh right off my hands if I tried to take the bread.
Do you really
This
need
looks
flesh
sharp.
on your hands? Seriously? Mr. Picky?
Now that scared.
Yeah, that'll scare him away. Because rats know what a knife is. That looks like raisin bread.
My stomach's growling.
That could just be because
I'm
there's
no
rat
longer
crap all over
hungry,
it.
but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
You're just becoming emo, Gorister. Get used to it.
Christ, what a stench.
So,
Smells like piss, rotting meat.
okay, I figured it out. We're in a kitchen at Chipotle.
This lever is labeled Motivator.
Motivator. I don't like
Here's
the
the
sound
key.
of that.
It must be for opening the cages.
Alright, let's take it.
It's locked in tight. Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever.
I don't like the lever.
These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines.
Oh my god, this place runs on the happy thoughts of puppies! This is awful!
The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes.
I don't want a bottle of milky fluid that's filling up from animal cages, but I have to take it. Alright, so anyway, how about that local sports team? They scored many goal units last week. Read any good book? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do this. Oh.
My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
I don't like that.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
Okay, I'm gonna call bullcrap on that simply because you electrocuted them, which is not one of the bloodier deaths out there, as far as I'm aware. Also, unless there's a
I washed my hands of the past.
Tablecloth. Unless there's some kind of mechanism for shunting blood onto the key on the control panel, there should not really be a way for me to have blood all over my hands after killing animals in the cages.
Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Sam expecting me to electrocute myself?
Well, let's not do that. There is no way to kill yourself here, otherwise I would show it.
This engine isn't as ruggedly built as at first look. There's some loose wires hanging out.
Perhaps there's some way I can fork up the engine?
The metal in the fork
Huh?
short-circuited the engine wiring.
Alright. Well then. I have rendered the engine dead. Dun dun dun. I am an engine murderer. And I don't care.
Big gray bags of gas. I must be inside an airship.
Or at the RNC. Or if you're on the other side, or at the GNC.
This looks sharp enough to... Someone's cut this fabric before. It's stitched closed.
Now, let's inspect that with our knife.
I ripped a new hole.
I ripped him a new one.
No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an Iron Zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape?
You have to have the rope out here, otherwise he won't even come out. You have to use rope
This
on
must be
opening.
the Zeppelin's mooring ring.
Otherwise he won't even come out here. Seriously. What's that?
That heart's all wired up like some kind of weird guidance system. And with Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me.
No, Gorster. Love you like a brother. But no guidance system anywhere in the history of anywhere that I'm aware of is attached to the prow of the ship. So it is not all wired up like a guidance system.
This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
Hey, look, I have a cuckoo clock heart.
I tied the knot too tight. This looks...
I'm gonna need that rope. There we go. Cut it free, and we're ready to keep going. On the road again. I can't wait to be on the road again. Something, 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 wanna see again. And I can't wait to be on the road again.
Gas is rushing.
On the road again.
I don't know what to...
Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway, and my way is on.
Something feels different.
You know what?
This looks sharp.
Slicing open 2 of those will get us down. But I'm betting if I slice all of them, we'll get down even faster.
Something feels...
You're just a worrywart. That alarm is for nothing. I'm not too worried. I'm doing good. I will make it to the ground, and oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Boom. Heard it.
Did you really think I'd let you die? Now...
Thank you. Alright, this time let's just slash 2 of them. 1.
Gas is rushing out. This looks sharp.
I don't want to look at the knife. I want to use the knife.
Something feels different.
Alright. That thing in the bottom right is not going away, is it?
The airbags are inflating.
Why did I do that?
This looks sharp.
No, why?
Gas is rushing
Easily
out.
solved.
Something feels different. We landed, but where? Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it.
Honky-tonk. Yes, that certainly looks like a honky-tonk, doesn't it? Oh my. I've never spotted a more honky-tonky place than that before.
Big worn truck tire. Reminds me of the truck stops I used to visit.
Yes, I know honky-tonk is another word for truck stop, but it just sounds so... I mean, honky-tonk.
Windows are all boarded up. I guess the owner just doesn't give a damn about fixing things up. I can sympathize with that. Things just get broken again anyway. Why bother?
See, he's Eeyore. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Please, if you have the kindness in your heart, like, maybe leave a comment, or subscribe even. Or, you know what, not. I can't push the issue. I'm not the boss of you.